Hello everyone. I hope I am audible. If anyone is here, then let me know in the chat section. Okay, I'm still waiting, checking if everything is fine, and then we will start with contributing live to this open source project named Signal. Okay, cool. I think everything works fine. Then let's get started. Okay, if anyone is new here, I am Sagar Malhotra. I am an Android application engineer, and now today we will be contributing to this amazing open source project named Signal Android. It is a private messaging application. Okay, thank you, Safi. I'll increase the volume. Just give me a second. Hello, is it fine now? Okay, now it should work fine. Let me know if that look that sounds cool. Let me check from my side also. Just give me a second. Okay, cool. So let's get started now. So today we will be contributing to this Android project that is made in Java and Kotlin, and it is Signal Android. You can also check out. You can. I hope you can see the link here. Signal app slash Signal Messenger. It is a private messenger application that is available for Android, iOS, and desktop. And uh, Okay, honestly, if you check my profile, I have been already contributing to this project for I think more than 40 days now, and I am consistently trying to learn all the patterns and explore everything used in this project because this is awesome. This project, there are a lot of functionalities that there are a lot of patterns that you can learn from this project, and I'll tell you how I started. I started with using this project, and I found some bugs, or you can say some gaps, or some unexpected behavior. So I started reporting them here. And if you see, I have already reported a lot of issues. You can see around 22 issues are there that I assigned, that I reported here. And after that, I started fixing them. So whatever I know, I started diving into the code base of this application, and then I started contributing to it with small features, small improvements, maybe one or two lines of code, but eventually it started to grow. And I also contributed different features that may contain more than 400 lines of code, but that is not recommended if you are a beginner. So make sure you are comfortable with code base before contributing some large features. So if you can see, I have contributed around 37 PRs, and I'm contributing 1 PR a day on an average. So now today we'll contribute to another bug fix, we can say, and I'll tell you what it is. So I hope you can see my Android Studio here, and let me show you what the bug looks like. Okay, so I have already tested this application thoroughly, and whatever inconsistencies or whatever bugs I have found, that I just save it, and when I have some time, I started exploring the code and try to fix that bug. And if you are also doing this thing, then make sure you are a user before you are contributing to that project, so that you can uh, you can understand the code better, you can understand the product better, and you can also know where the user flow should go. Okay, I think I should move it here. Okay, that looks fine, I guess. Okay, so here is the chat screen in this application, and okay, there is some audio file that you can play, and let me play it. So I can click on the play button, and it will play. And once I stop it, here you can see there is a top what we can say control bar that is popping up when we are playing audio. And what the issue is here, so this top bar, this control bar is coming from this top app bar, and when we are selecting this, so when we are in selection mode, so you can see they are overlapping, and that is a UI issue, we can say. That is not a major issue, but we can definitely start by solving this. And I I guess it is not hard to solve this problem. I guess let me explain what will be the expected behavior here. So there can be two things that we can do here. First, either we can hide it if our chat is in selection mode. So first thing we have to find what is a selection mode here. So we have to find where the code of this screen is, and then we have to find where the code of this selection mode is. And when we are entering the selection mode, then we have to find the code of this control bar that we are showing. So first thing we can do, when we have the control bar, we can hide the visibility. We can say if we are in selection mode, then we can hide this control bar. Else we can just get back to its normal state. That looks fine. That sounds fine. That can work. But there is a problem. I won't directly jump into the code. I will first explore the possibilities of what can be other solution here. So if I am going back, okay. So this control bar is still here, and just a second. Okay, here you can see the control bar is still here and completely. Okay, here you can see. So control bar is still here, and here you can see it is below the top app bar of our screen of our application. So this is our home screen of this app. This is the chats fragment or chats activity, whatever it is. And when we are going into selection mode from this screen, selection, then nothing is changed. So what is changed here is this control bar is still below the selection top app bar, right? So we have to implement the same thing here. So when we are not in selection mode, so this control bar is still below it, and when we are entering in selection mode, so it should still below this thing, still below our top app bar. So let's start by exploring the code base. Okay, first thing we should know which is the chats activity. So how we can know majorly how that works is you can how it works for me actually. So I have some string values in the screen maybe. Here you can see in the screen there can be different string values, send message in the text field. So you can just search for these string values and see where they are used, and then you can find the code base. Let me show you directly. Here you can see there is a signal message string. Signal message. Okay. Here you can see the first thing we just got here. I hope you can see the screen. See this dialog. So first thing we can see is conversation activity. And I guess most probably this is what we want, conversation activity. So let us go to the conversation activity, because that also makes sense. We are chatting in this screen, and conversation is also what chatting is. So conversation activity should be our target. And where is this conversation activity? Okay, there is this new conversation activity. And let me find the class. There it is, class, open class conversation activity. And there is also one awesome thing that is implemented in this project, that is the logs. So there is I have already explored this, so that's why I know there is a logging activity and logging fragment that act as a parent fragment which logs whatever screen we are entering and whatever screen we are leaving. Hi Atharva, we are not making anything. We are just trying to contribute to this open source project that is named Signal Android. It is a private messenger app. Feel free to try it. You can just poke and start exploring the code base, or you can just download it as a user. So we are contributing live how we can approach to different things, and I hope you enjoy this live stream. That's my daily routine. So I'm just doing it live today, and let's see how it goes. So there is a logging fragment. Here you can see. So there is a logging fragment that will log the event of on create whenever any fragment is created. So it will just tell, okay, this fragment on create is called, this fragment's on start is called, stop is called, destroy is called. So that's how we are getting the name. And that is pretty useful for no person's application, because it makes our debugging very easy. And we are here in this conversation activity. Let me open the screen also. So this is our conversation activity, and this activity is pretty empty, so maybe there is some fragment that is implemented here. Let us see. Okay, share data, and here you can see we are having a fragment container. We are calling this replace fragment function. Yes, you can connect with me on LinkedIn, Twitter, whatever you can find. Okay, here you can see we are having this conversation fragment. So that is actually our okay, here you can see we are having around 4,000 line of code. So that is our main entry point for this screen. And we can find the logic of when we are entering in selection mode. So first we should know when we are entering in selection mode. So let us just give it a try. Selection mode. Okay, let us see what are all these selection states. Inline query, that is, I guess, not. Update link preview, that is also not. That is for if you are sharing any link in the chat, then we will have maybe a preview for that link. Let me check. Okay, we are sharing a message, and probably there should be a link for it also. Let us write the complete link. Yeah, there you can see preview is generated for this link. So now you know where is the code for it, and we don't need it, so let's remove this. Okay, let's continue. Okay, this project contains XML and Jetpack Compose both, and I really love this project because it handles all the things very efficiently. the parent class, parent fragments, all these things are well maintained. So I love the code quality here in this project, and that's why I'm contributing here daily, because I'm learning a lot of new things. Okay, so we have to find where is this multi-selection mode. So that is not selection mode. Selection mode, where are you? Selection mode. Okay. Hmm. There it is. Set hide for selection. So input panel means this maybe input text field that we have to hide on selection. So let us see this function. Okay, hide for selection. Okay, true means we are hiding it because we are in selection mode. Let's see why we are setting it true here. Okay, is visible. Okay, I think it doesn't give us clarity. Let us move ahead. Toggle selection. Okay, toggle selection. Okay, there is the function enter multi-select mode. And in the adapter, yes, we are using here adapter pattern, and we are checking if any component is in selection mode or not. Yeah, that makes sense. Parts of, okay, okay, let's see. Okay, I guess this is the function reactions toolbar listener. Okay, so there is an action that is triggering, that is this action, conversation reaction overlay, and action is multi-select. So when we are entering in multi-select mode, so there is a message. Okay, when we are long pressing on a message and then we are clicking select, so this event is triggered, and here we have to maybe hide or maybe do anything uh, that we can do. Okay, let's first check. Let's first verify if this is the function called or not. Let's add a log here. Entered selection state, and I guess it should be because we are updating our adapter. That means there is an item selected now, and conversation item recycler view. Okay, we are updating the recycler view and action mode. That means action mode callback. Okay, let's see this function. Action mode callback. Okay, there is a title. Then we are yes, we are calculating how many items are selected. That makes sense, and we are showing it in the title. Here you can see in this top bar also one selected, two selected, and all. And for search menu item, maybe this is the search menu item. I'm not sure. Let us see search menu item. Let's see where it is used. Toolbar dot invalidate menu, collapsing it and collapsing it, and we are showing another one. Where are we setting it? Let's find. Let's see only right access to it. Here it is. Okay, this is this one. Got it. Now we know what do we want. Let's go to our change. Okay, and we are setting the action mode to action mode callback. And this should also initialize lazily. Let's just add this improvement here because we don't always need this, right? We only need it when we are entering in this action mode. Okay, it is used in two places. Let me check. Let's use here by, and the second place is this on item long click. This is the function on item long click in the else block. Where is the else block? If message is a valid reaction and not blocked and has request state, not group, and selection mode is empty. If selection mode is empty, to the callback here. Okay, that sounds fine. Let's go to here. And after setting the selection mode, what we have to do, we have to also update the logic. We have to also update the state for our uh, audio controller. So we should know where is our audio controller. Let me write here to do. Okay, let me add a function instead. When we are exiting this multi-select, then also we need to update the position, right? Okay, we just need to know where is this logic for audio controller. Let me add a log, update audio controller. I hope. Okay, yes, that should be a private function. Enter multi-select. Exit multi-select should be also here. Reply to message, edit, forward, resend, save, copy. Updating this. So first is this, second is this. Swipe one on item range changed. Okay, there is this action mode callback. We are updating it here. Okay. I hope I'm still alive. Okay, let's continue. When we are entering and when we are exiting. Action mode callback. Here. Here are we exiting on destroy. Uh, Let me run it and let's wait. No one is watching, so we don't care. Okay, I think we are back here. Now it's connected again. And if anyone is starting with open source, then I'll recommend you to first check out the uh, first of all, just basically check out the readme file, and if you are comfortable what the project is about, what is the goal of this project or organization, then then you can check out the tech stack they are using in this project. Even if you are comfortable with that, then just start exploring the project. If you are not comfortable, then you can just try another project. There are a lot of open source projects out there. And if you have to start contributing, then first of all read this contributing.md file. They are a set of instructions, that set of guidelines that you should follow before contributing to any open source project. Every project will have this if they are serious about their project. So just check out all these documentation, whatever they are using, their support, their maybe discussion forums, all the things, code guidelines. You can check out all those things. And generally how things work, how I have seen those things go is, uh, first you have some issue, and maybe you can open it, or if anyone already open it and you want to work on it, so you can just you can just discuss on that issue. Okay, let me open mine. Okay, this is the issue. They are having the issue template. They want you to do some things uh, like the guidelines, or how you are reproducing this bug, so that they can also check how you are generating the bug. Like there are some steps that I have mentioned: send a large audio, send a large video, change the quality, then trim the video, do this thing, do that thing, and all those steps that are required to reproduce it. and maybe a video can work, and maybe a debug log can also work if you are in debug mode. So most of these projects will have a issue template, we can say. Let me just show you. When you are creating a new issue, there you can see this is the template that I have to fill, and all those steps, and the link to maybe a screenshot or a video, and all those mentioned fields. So you just have to fill it out, and then before starting on an issue, generally you should be assigned to it this issue. Here you can see assignees. So there can be multiple assignees to one issue, and those assignees are the one that have to solve this issue. Let me show you. Okay, there are two closed issues that I was assigned to. So I opened these issues, and the maintainer, the project owner, you can say, so they have to assign these issue to you. And when they have assigned you, then you can start solving it, and then you can raise a PR, and it will get merged. But there is one different thing with their project. So they happily accept all the pull requests, even if there is any issue present for that or not. And that's why I have raised multiple pull requests and issues. So they will welcome all the pull requests, either it is a small code change, or if it is a feature request or anything. So you can directly go and just raise a pull request, and make sure it is not a spammy pull request, or changing any readme file or something. So you should make any valuable contribution. And there is one different thing: they will not accept your pull request directly, and they will just close your pull request. But how they will accept it? So they just cherry pick your commit, and then they will have co-authored with you, and then commit it with your project, commit it within the project. So here you can see this was merged in this version, and here you can see the commit that was merged. And maybe you will not see those accepted pull request tag, but still your PR, your changes will get merged. And that's pretty awesome. That's something new I just learned from this project. Generally, maybe the project owner, the maintainer, will merge your pull request, but that is according to different maintainers and how they are working with their project. So make sure you are comfortable with every code base that you are working on, and how the maintainers want you to contribute into it. So let's get back into our project. So now we are finding the code for, it is still running. Okay, that took a lot of time. So we just made a change when we are entering in this multi-select. Then we have to change this audio controller position, and when we are exiting, then also we have to change this position, right? But how can we update this position? Okay, we have to find it. Let's see where is the other action mode. On create, on toolbar. Okay, so this is the toolbar that we need, I guess. Dark overflow toolbar, I think. Yeah, this is the one. So we need to see. So we just need to check where we are hiding this toolbar, or where we are using this toolbar to animate our controller inside. So that way also we can find how to hide it. Let's check. Conversation toolbar, on scroll helper, toolbar scroll helper, toolbar dependent margin listener. That might be. Toolbar dependent margin listener. Okay, so we will have some margin according to our toolbar. Yeah, that sounds correct. Hmm. And what we are checking here. So in it, we are just adding this on globally layout listener and on layout. We are checking, we are creating a rectangle. We are getting the visible rectangle, red header. Okay. Okay, so there is no code related to our media controller here. It is used in two places. Let us see. On configuration changed. Okay, that makes sense. And after that, initialize media keyboard, add on layout change listener. Navigation icon. Reactions toolbar listener. Scheduled message stub. Okay. Correct action mode menu visibility. Hmm. If action mode is not null and selected part is empty. Okay, bottom action bar is for this thing. When we have selected something, so there is this bottom action bar. That sounds fine. So these are all the actions, and we are setting it to bottom action bar. But where is this? Where is the logic for this thing? I guess we need voice controller. That was media controller. Okay, main activity. There is something related to main activity. Conversation activity. Voice not okay. Here we are just creating this thing. I think here also we are just creating it. Yeah. So code is related to media controller. Yeah, because we are creating it in different places, and uh, this controller is also visible from different places. Okay, let us see where it is popping up. Where is the logic for this? Name. Okay, display name. It could be. It could be this. It could be this line because we are showing a name here. If you can see Sagar Malhotra 2 high band. Hmm. We are updating the state here. We are returning to whom we are returning. Okay, wake clock. We don't need to change that. Finish, postpone, create media controller async. Initialize media controller. And then we are calling this start playback. Tells the media service to begin playback of a given audio. If the audio slide is currently playing, we jump to the desired position and then begin playback. That could be media controller is current track. Then okay, let me do this. Hmm. So this thing is called seek to and playing. So there should be a callback where this thing is updated. Here is the callback. Is changed and is playing changed. Notify event trigger. Progress event manager. Voice note playback state. Duration, speed is playing. Okay, all these things are present in this top bar. All these things are present. URI, playback head, track duration. Duration might be not here. Handle message. and we are constructing and we are updating this. Let's check the logs, and the tag is conversation fragment. So, okay, we entered in multi-selection mode. So, entered selection state and update the current position. And when we are exiting, then also update. So, we are doing it at the right place. But how should we do it? Inside media controller, there is the logic to update the state. The voice note state is updated. Maybe let me check with the UI if that is present in UI or not. Where is the UI binding? Group call, join, conversation banner frame. Okay, here it is. Here it is. We found it. Voice note player stub. So if you don't know about view stub, then make sure you learn about it. You can dynamically at runtime you can show your any view, any kind of view, because it is a view stub type, so it can have any view with any width and height and anything. Let me check this. Yeah, this is the thing we need. So voice note player stub. Let me check. Binding dot voice not player stub. Let me do it. Here voice not player stub. Here it is, conversation banner view. Where the hell is this file now? Okay, conversation banner view. Hmm. Okay, so this is not required. I just love to keep the workspace clean with only required files opened. So we have this voice note player stub. Yeah, this is the required thing. And let us just check where we are updating the visibility. Show voice note player stub with the state and clear the voice note player stub. Yeah, hide and show. And here is the logic to hide and show with the animation. Let's see where we are showing. Okay, here it is. Voice note player state dot observe. If state is present, that means our voice note player view is empty, is present. Let's check this state. Okay, let's see if we can go to this state while the audio is playing. Yes, we can go. And that is also not hiding. See, selection, and here you can see at the top, this is the, okay, it went, it hide. If we have only one audio file, when we are holding it, it will pause. That feature also I have implemented. I raised the pull request for stopping this properly, and when we are in selection mode, it will continue and it will go away, which just works fine. But when we are in selection mode, we have to make it at the proper location. Conversation banner. So this conversation banner should be at the proper position. Yeah, match parent and wrap content, and it is below. Okay, it is inside of a frame layout. This conversation banner is inside of our frame layout. Yes, conversation banner frame. And this frame layout is inside of a, where is it? Okay, toolbar, and they are siblings, correct? And I think they are constrained. Yes, constrained. It is at the bottom of our toolbar. So we just have to update. When this toolbar is hidden, we just have to update where this frame layout is at the bottom of. I think we got the logic. So if you didn't understand it yet, when our toolbar is visible, so we have to set the constraint top to bottom of toolbar. But when our toolbar is hidden, then we have to update this constraint top to bottom of our action item, I guess. Let's update this logic and we are good to go. Binding dot conversation banner frame dot update layout params. This is of type frame layout. Okay, let's see how they are doing it. Let's see other places where they are using this thing. They are updating the height, width. I think we don't have to update. Okay, I forgot how we updated. Uh, Let me see. Top to top. Here it is. Update layout params. Hmm. This is the logic we have to use. We are using the correct function, right? Yes, but we just have to use here constraint layout dot layout params, and it should work. Hmm. We should use this, but oh, is just showing an error. Now it is not showing. So what we have to update top to bottom of. Okay, we have to also check if action mode is null. If action mode is null, then top to bottom of binding dot toolbar. Else top to bottom of binding dot. Okay, action mode is not present, right? This toolbar will be hidden, and we will have hmm, we don't have this thing. This toolbar will be hidden. Anyone still watching? Nope. Okay, so we are calling it in two places. Action mode is null for one, but it is null. We can update it, and action mode. Can we get the height of action mode? Action mode dot. It is the action mode from our app compat library, right? Let me search on Google. Google is our best friend. How to get height of action mode in app compat Android, and Let's go to chat GPT maybe, but I don't want to reveal my chat history. Okay, I will do it privately. So, what we need is ask AI for this. I hope I'm back online. I'm back online. Yes, I am. Thank you. Okay, so uh, what is ChatGPT saying? Slow internet. It is saying slow internet. I don't know, when I have to do a live stream, then only I am having a slow internet. Maybe they don't want me to live stream. Okay, this logic should work. Let's see. And if it works, then we'll raise the pull request and work for today is done. And it's a weekend, so we'll enjoy. Let's go. Nope, it doesn't work. Custom view, subtitle, title. Okay, where we were updating the title. Let's find it again. I think it was inside of this only. Yeah, mode dot title, action mode dot title. I hope I am still not offline. Stream was healthy. No, never mind. We can do one thing. We can calculate the height height of our action bar and then we update it accordingly. That can work. On configuration, yeah. Let's add it. Maybe this can work because action bar and this are having the same height probably. Let me show you also. So this is the height of current top bar. Yeah, they are having the same height. They are having the same height. This can work. We can find the height of our toolbar before it is hidden, maybe when we are initializing it. Conversation toolbar, scroll helper, toolbar, dependent margin listener, toolbar dot get globally visible rectangle, red header margin decoration. Okay, what is this? It's a normal variable, right? Okay, what we can do is we can also create a normal variable. This recycler view item decoration, huh? But we just need a normal dp value. If I'm not see where it is used, is it used nowhere? I think we can use one conversation header view. Let's see where it is used. Not here. Add item decorator. Okay, here it is used. Okay, maybe we cannot use it, but we can use this rectangle dot bottom. Let's go and value maybe. And that we are gonna call toolbar height. That will be an integer value with default value as 0. And where we are using this thing, so we are gonna get, okay, not this place. Here, toolbar height equal to rectangle dot. This function is called two times on configuration change, so we will always have the updated height. And when we have the updated height, the top margin to toolbar height. So initially we will have the height of maybe 40 dp values into integer values, and when action mode is null, Then we will set it 0, else we will do this. Let's try it. Okay, the app is running. Let's see. You can also see. Correct position. Correct position. Thank you. Cool, cool, cool. Now it is at the correct position. When we are cancelling, it is also popping down correctly. It is staying at the correct position. And let's see what happens when we rotate it. Rotate the device. Correct position. Correct position. So we have successfully contributed to a small bug fix. I think that works completely fine. Let me check it one more time. Yes, we just did a small fix, and I think it's only one line of change that is required. But the main learning from here is we have to do it at the right place with the right code, with the minimum changes. Okay, minimum lines of, and we just added a toolbar height before it is hidden, and we added this lazily, so that is also an improvement. And we you can see I am right with my own conditions, so the code is already there, and I just have globally visible rectangle on configuration change. It might change, maybe not now, but maybe in future. So we have only one file change with almost 10 to 12 line of changes, but that works. So now how we are going to contribute, I am going to create a new branch from it, and that's how I like to do it. This may keeps my code clean. And here you can also see I am having a different change list. So this is my existing change. These are also two PRs already ready. Maybe I'll push it later, and you can also do it by adding it to another change list. Just right click, move file your code, organize, and you can only push one change list at a time. So I found that pretty helpful. Can be, it doesn't matter actually because it is for me only, but I will make it descriptive so that I can remember. Uh, Toolbar position maybe, but voice toolbar, it doesn't matter. And select the change. What is the name? Conversation. Banner. Fix overlapping conversation for hidden toolbar. Okay, so before making a commit, you should also check out their contributing guidelines, and your commit should be descriptive. If it is fixing any bug or any reported issue, then it should have hashtag fixes tag 123 or whatever is your issue number, so that you have to define it here so that moderators or maintainers can track it easily. So it is not fixing any bug. I am just it is not fixing any existing reported issue. So I can just write a descriptive commentation banner position for hidden toolbar. Makes sense. If you are comfortable with code base, then this line will completely make sense. Which are maintainers. So for maintainers, this makes sense. Let me push. And now we are close to uh, stopping this live stream because we have successfully contributed. Live. Hi Atharva. See, I am not comfortable with the React Native. I have not tried it yet, so I cannot help you. But feel free to share me your Gradle issue here in the chat. Maybe I can solve it for you. Just stream. Let me commit and push this branch. And we solved our issue without using ChatGPT. So congratulations, everyone. That was a very. I'm happy. Our first live stream was successful. Okay, slow internet. It is pushed now, and we will see a update here shortly. Now it is pushed. Failed to install app. Okay, Atharva, do one thing. Uh, Maybe you can share me a screenshot, right? Okay, Atharva, share me a screenshot. Slow internet. Again, our main branch, main thread. You can see I'm live, and here you can see the internet issue on my screen. That's crazy. So This is upstreaming my no internet screen. That's cool. Okay, we have our pull requests here. I directly merge it, request it from here. You can also use Android Studio. That works fine. So we are gonna check all these devices you have tested, and you can add a description here. Store toolbar height. I can just add a short description. That's it. And I am gonna also add a screenshot of before and after, how it was before and how my fix fixes this issue. So I'll do it right now. Before after closing the stream, you can check out this pull request. So you can just see it is the latest pull request in Signal application, and you should also have a description, proper description of your change and your testing device, and maybe a screenshot, one or two screenshot of how it fixes, and that works. So thank you for watching. Our pull request is done. See you soon.